Hello friends, welcome back to VTV Learning. I am Vivek Tamlarasan. Today we are going to see four topics. Number 1, index column. Number 2, keep rows and remove rows. Number 3, keep errors and remove errors. Number 4, remove blank rows. Let's get into the first topic. Index column. Index column is used to create a row-wise number which is a serial number in a separate column towards end of the table. This also, act as a reference on when you want to keep or delete certain rows from a table. Let's see an example. I have a sample table here and I'm going to load that into a Power Query. For that, first you need to click on the data. The highlighted is the Power Query features or options that is listed in Excel. So let's click on from table or range so that it will open the Power Query editor window. Power Query editor window has been opened now. The table has been loaded and applied each column data type automatically. Now I'm going to add index column. For that you need to click on add column, then you can click on index column. Post clicking, you see a new index column towards right has been automatically updated. So which contains the serial number starting from 0 till 52. The actual row count is 53. Since the number has been started from 0, the overall row count is 52 here. Let's take a closer look on index column available option. In index column, you have a drop down. Click on the drop down. You see we have three options. One is from 0 and next one is from 1 and third one is custom. By default, when you click on index column, the row index will start from 0. Mostly we would prefer the number starting from 1. Let me remove and apply from 1. I'm deleting the previous step and clicking on the drop down, and I'm going to select from 1. You see I have a index number starting from number 1. Towards right there is a step added which is added index. In that you have a gear icon which is a setting icon. Click on that. It opens a dialog box which is add index column. So here you can manually change your number. For example, here if I want to begin the number from 2, I can edit this and click OK. The number has been replaced and it is starting from number 2 till 54. The actual row count is still 53, but we have edited it the starting index from 2. Let's see the third option, which is custom. I'm clicking on the drop down and click on custom, and it opens a dialog box asking starting index and increment value. So for example, if you require the starting number from 10, then the increment value is 1 here. Click OK. There is another column added towards right and it is starting from number 10. For the third option, custom, you can go by clicking on the drop down here, or you can directly click on the setting option towards right, which will be appear in the applied step. It gives the same dialog box. So here you can modify your number and get that applied. That's it. Let's move on to the second topic, keep rows. Keep rows is used to keep a range of rows in a table. That is, you know, it will be useful when you need to keep a specific rows from a table. It contains three options. Number one, keep top rows. Number two, keep bottom rows. Number three, keep range of rows. Let's see an example one by one. I have a sample table loaded into Power Query. This table contains unique list of staff and product along with the sales amount. In this table, I required only the top 10 highest sold product by staff. Let's see how to get that. Here the amount is not sorted properly. Let me sort the amount based on the descending order. For that you need to select that particular column, then you need to change it to descending order. Either you can go by this method or you can click on the drop down here and select sort descending. That's it. Your table has been sorted based on the descending order. You see there is a down arrow mark, so that indicates the sort is based on this particular column. If the sort is ascending, you will be having the upper arrow mark. If it is a descending, then you will have the arrow mark towards downwards. Now the list is sorted based on highest to lowest sold amount. I'm going to add an index column so that I can get the clear visibility of rows which required. Clicking on add column, then click on the drop down, then click from 1. The index column has been added towards right and the number is starting from 1. Our table also sorted it based on highest to lowest sales amount. Then we have the index starting from number 1. We can easily get the top 10 sales amount based on each product and by each staff. Let me click on the home button and you have keep rows. Just click on the drop down and click on keep top rows. A dialog box has opened now and here you can enter the number of rows that you require. I required only 10 rows, so I'm just entering number 10 and clicking OK. I have a list of stuff along with the product sold and sales amount, and we have the index number towards right. In the applied step, you can see there is an entry which contains keep first rows. This is the list of top 10 staff who sold highest. Let's see an example of keep bottom rows. Now I'm removing the added step. Here we have the same table once again. Now I'm going to click on keep rows drop down and keep bottom rows. The same dialog box has opened. Now it asking me to enter how many rows from the bottom side you require. So I'm required 15 rows. Entered number 15 and clicking OK. You see, towards right we have the index column. Earlier I told we have the row item till 53. It kept last 15 row item and removed other rows. So this is how you can easily find whether it is properly removed the entry which we require. So if I don't have the index column, you see towards left we have the same number which we cannot identify whether it is removing the exact column or not. Now we will see the third option. For that again I'm going to remove the step and clicking on keep rows, and the third option is keep range of rows. Clicking on that, it asking me to enter first row which it has to be started, then from that row how many number of rows that you require. So I need the first row as number 20. It is starting from number 20. Then I need 10 rows from that. Clicking on OK. The index column, the number is starting from 20 and it is ending at 29. So it keeps the range of rows starting from number 20 plus 10. Now let's see the third topic is remove rows. Remove rows is used to delete a range of rows in a table. That will be useful when you need to delete a specific row from a table. It contains three options. One is remove top rows and remove bottom rows and remove alternate rows. This is also similar to the one which we have seen earlier. Instead of keeping the rows, we are going to remove it now. That's it. Let's see an example. I have the same table used for previous topic. Click on the home tab and click on the remove rows. The same option is available over here. remove top rows. Just click on it. A pop-up is requesting me to enter a number, how many rows that you want to delete. I want to delete first 15 rows. I have entered the number 15 and clicking OK. The index column first 15 rows has been removed and it is starting from number 16. Let's see the next option in remove rows. I'm going to remove bottom rows now. So I'm going to click on remove bottom rows. Post that I'll be getting the pop-up how many rows that I need to remove. So I'm tapping the same 15 over here. It has removed from the row 39 to 53. We will see the third topic, remove alternate rows, in a separate video. I hope you all have an idea on how to use keep rows and remove rows. Let's move on to the next topic, remove blank rows. If you have any blank rows in a table, that will be removed using this option. Let's see an example. I have a sample table loaded into Power Query. And it contains few null rows along with few errors. Let's see how to remove the null rows. Before that, select your table by pressing Ctrl A. Post that, just click on remove rows and click remove blank rows. Post clicking on that, there is a changes happened in my table, but at the bottom you have an error, because if any error is there, you must be removing the error first, then apply the step. Let me remove the step and show you a detailed understanding on this particular step. Since I have an error on row number 16, it can process the row number 13th without any issues, but after 16, due to an error, it couldn't process further. First, let me remove the errors. For that, I'm going to apply, select the column, then click on remove errors. So this will remove the errors completely on that particular row. You see, it is available on row number 16. Now I'm going to click on remove error. Row number 16 has been completely removed, and you also have another error in price column number 21st. So I'm removing the same on this particular column as well. Towards right, I have two steps. One is for one column, which is quality, and another one is on price column. So we can do it both in a same step. Let me show you that. Remove both applied step now. Now select the table by pressing Ctrl A and click on remove rows. Now click on remove errors. That's it. The column or cell contains error has been completely removed by using one step. And we have only the blank rows. So for that blank rows, again just select entire table, click on remove rows, click on remove blank rows. That's it. So your table is perfectly fine now. You can use for the transformation. Let's see another topic, keep errors. For that, again I'm going to remove the applied step, how to find the exact cell which contains error. For that, select the entire table, then click on keep rows and select keep errors. By selecting this option, you will be able to see the exact row and cell where it contains error. Let's take a closer look on the topics that we have discussed now. Here are the tips to understand better on the topics that we have discussed today. The topics towards left, that can be used only row wise, and towards right we have a list that can be applied either column or row wise. You can use both end. That's all for today's topic. If you have any queries or requests or suggestions, please do mention in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. Thank you friends. Bye.